Welcome to Comm 10, the official podcast of the School of Communication at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. We bring you a fast-paced 10-minute spotlight on the voices, stories, and projects shaping journalism, media, and communication on our campus. 10 minutes, one story, all Maverick.
Hi, welcome. We have Gabriel Escalera with us today in Comm 10. Gabriel is a graduate, UNO alum, but more specifically in the School of Communication and the Journalism and Media Communication program. He was actually a trifecta winning student as he won the Broadcast Education Association Festival of Media Arts for his Dia de los Muertos story. He won first place from the Midwest Broadcast Journalism Association Eric Severide Award, and to top that off, the Nebraska Broadcasters Association Gold Pinnacle Award, all when he was a student in our program. He had an award-winning podcast called La Bestia and a Friday all-Spanish rock show. Now he's a news director with KVNO Public Media, playing Omaha's classical radio. Welcome to the show, Gabriel.
Hey, Gabe.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. So I'd like to start and ask you about your origin story. Where did you come from? How did you get here? What was your journey?
All right, so I'm going to keep it short. I was born and raised in Mexico City. I came here at the end of 1996, and what brought me to Omaha, just what brings a lot of migration to the state, work with my whole family, basically. My dad had migrated before to Chicago, and then for whatever reason, he decided when he was time to reunite the family, it was Omaha. He said, we're going to go to Nebraska, and I did say, Alaska? What's in Alaska? I never heard of a Nebraska before, honestly, or I never paid attention to that. But anyways, I came here. The first thing I knew that I needed to do is learn the language, which I'm still learning. And I finished high school here, and then I tried to go to college, and for whatever reason that didn't happen. But I just went into work. I did many things in the work side, and until it worked out that I stayed in college and I finished college. So that's a very short story what happened there. So
okay, so you came back to college as sometimes they call it non-traditional student.
I was not a non-traditional. It was my second try at college. Mm-hmm. So at this point in my life, I already have one daughter and one more on the way. And I just thought the right thing to do would be just to get a college degree, whatever it was. And I feel like everybody who doesn't know what they want, they go for business administration. So that was my idea. At the same time, it happened that I got a job as a news reporter without any experience, without any knowledge on what it takes to become a news reporter. But it happened that way. And I was in the Spanish media for a little bit a year. At the same time that I was going to college here, that's when I decided to change my degree.
Okay, great.
Cool. I just have to say really quick, you were one of my students 1,000 freaking years ago, which is awesome. So speaking of that, so what experiences did you have while you were in the School of Comm with being a School of Comm student, but also KVNO, UNO TV? How did those experiences lead to where you're doing right now? Well, yeah, I do remember your class. I will never forget that, mass communication. Over there in the lecture hall.
Pretty much, yes. So it was a good class. Experiences were way too many and mostly good. Again, non-traditional student, I think anyone that is non-traditional student faces challenges and faces different things that regular students don't. But to me, most of the experience that I had, it was great. I think one of my notes that I have here is what really kept me going, helped me to get to where I am, helped me to get my degree. Mm-hmm. Just creating relationships with people, being open to relationships and getting to know all the people, talk to all the people. Yep. Yeah, professors, peers, students, anyone, because that was my environment at that time. And it was great because I have to run away from home a little bit with babies, right? So, but it really helped me to really be where I am now. Ended up doing the things that I like now.
Which is awesome. That's
Every
fantastic.
experience was, again, mostly great experience that I was here for classes, but then I had friends as well. I learned so many things, not just in the school of communication, but in life, honestly, because I ended up being a total new person. Let's just put it that way, after a college degree.
Right. Now, speaking of experiences, I understand that you had an opportunity and took it to interview, at the time, Governor Ricketts. Can you share that story with us? I think pizza was involved.
Yeah. No, it was great. At the time, a difference from now, I was more interested on just reporting news, basically. Mm-hmm. It was fun. It was hard. And I knew that to get what I really wanted it to be, just have to do it, get out there and do it, and not be afraid of anything. I look back and I say, how did I do that? Honestly, because I was not planning for it. I thought I'll give it a shot and see what happens. And it happened in the middle of all the thing that I was going on for that conference. I got an opportunity to talk to him. He answered my questions. I asked the questions that I wanted to ask. But it was, I think, just like that, I can add a couple more experiences that it just gave me a great opportunity again to hone my skills, to think that I could do it, mm-hmm. to think that I had support behind me that said, it's okay, you can do it. So then that led to many other things just like that. And it was a great experience for sure. It is one of my top 3 or 4 interviews in my career.
Wow. Good for you. And you got pizza from Jodeane Brownlee?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay, she threw the gauntlet. She gave you a challenge and you met it. So good for you. That's great.
So I want to follow some breadcrumbs here. So you start working at Telemundo.
Yes.
And then you end up coming here. Mm-hmm. You end up changing your degree. Mm-hmm. And you end up doing the interview. How did all of that lead you to the job here at KVNO?
I think I have to thank, again, and I mentioned before, connections, getting to know people, right? All the connections that I made at that one time, which it was through a professor here that recommended when that position was open.
Cool.
Also, I happened to took a class with the person directing the station at the time. So he knew me. A lot of people that, were around this school, the job, knew me too. So I would like to say that they thought of it when they decided to hire me, give me an opportunity. So that's what I keep going back to. It is just the thing to do when you're in college. Do your classes, but then also do these other little things that is going to help you in your career path and your life and many things.
I wish other students would listen to that. Please listen to that.
We're telling you the truth.
Well, if one listens to it, that's good enough, right?
One at a time, right?
One at a time,
so
yes.
Just real quick, just give us an overview of what you do for KVNO.
I was hired, and my title still is news director. The station had been molded on a different way until for now. So it's been almost over 5 years. And my title is still news director, but we switched from reporting on hard news to covering the arts scene in Omaha, basically, which for me, it's even better. It kind of connected other things, aspects of my life, which is the love for the arts that I have, for music mostly. And I am getting these opportunities to get to talk to famous people that come to Omaha, or people that are doing great things in the art scene in Omaha. So my job now, it's a program, basically. It's a program that I have a way for the art community to inform, to connect with other people, to just, show a lot of people what's happening in Omaha, which are great things as far as the arts. And we learned that people that listen to classical music all day, they love to support the arts. So it was just a great connection there. And I'm so happy to be the person who's kind of running that.
Okay, great.
Right. So real quick, what do you see as some of the challenges that are happening right now for public radio? Not just in our market, but overall.
Challenges. Well, I think definitely it's going to be, one of them is going to be the lack of talent. We're gonna. I don't think the degree is as popular as other degrees in. Okay. So that's gonna be. I think it might be one of the challenges that not you're gonna need people to do this job.
Yep.
And if people is not interested in it, it's gonna be a little hard. But I think it's up to the people who is doing it now to guide people into it. So I think that's the only challenge. And other than that, if you're doing something that you like, you'll make those challenges happen.
Okay.
Overcome.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us,
Thank you.
Gabriel Escalera from KVNO, and we're very proud to have you as an alum. So thank you so much for representing us well, and congratulations on all your career success.
Oh, thanks for having me here in the first episode.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you.
Continue
Thank you.
listening, and please follow our socials at UNO School of Communication.
Thanks for listening to Comm in 10, a production of the School of Communication at the University of Nebraska at Omaha. New episodes drop every other week, so be sure to subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. And don't forget to follow the School of Communication on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube for the latest episodes and behind-the-scene updates.